Greetings, friends. It's me, Bobby, coming to you again today with another lesson of the light. And I wanted to make this a bit of a continuation from the New Year's Letting Go video. I think we touched on what it means to let go and to allow Spirit or our angels or the universe or God or whoever you call your higher power, allow them to step in and assist you, especially when you ask for their guidance and their help. But what I want you to understand is we don't, not only do we not need to be afraid, but we don't need to panic and think that we're running out of time and what happens if we don't do something and how does that create a domino effect. But I will say that whatever is meant for you will not pass you by. So you don't have to be in a rush, but you also don't want to keep saying tomorrow or next time or next year or we'll find the time someday. Yeah, and like I've said before, I've coined a phrase that says that goes like this: someday never comes unless you put a date on it. Because we all mean to get together with our friends and our families, our co-workers, our colleagues, people we haven't seen since high school. And when we put it into the someday category, sometimes that day never comes till it's too late. So when we surrender to Spirit or the universe, they will bless us with such a great awareness. We'll listen closer. We'll be able to pick up on the very tiny nuances that normally would slip past us. But if we listen, if we allow that awareness to enter into our lives and into our hearts and into our spirits, that's when, in turn, that awareness helps us to expand our lives and make it greater than it ever could be. All we have to do is listen. I mean, really listen. Just like Spirit listens to us. I picture the universe cupping a hand to the back of an ear and saying, "What's that again? What did you ask me for? What can I do for you? How can I make your life perfect?" Tell them, and then accept what you've asked for. Because it's just like the genie. Spirit says, your wish is my command. So allow that gift to come to you. Allow it to come to you. When we're in trouble, the first thing we do, right, is get down on our knees and talk to Spirit like we haven't in a long time. That seems to be when we pay close attention, when we're really in need. It's like you don't pay attention to your car except the morning that it doesn't start. And we don't pay attention to our bodies until we maybe sprain an ankle, and then we give it the wrong kind of attention instead of appreciating it for everything it's done for us all our lives. And the only time we give it the attention is negative attention, because now it's not operating for us. So don't wait for the times when you're desperate to ask for help, to ask for a voice, to ask for a listening ear. Do it in the moment. Do it every day. Do it every moment of every day. The more you do that, the more aware you are, the more you will hear the answers. You will receive the guidance. You will notice things around you that you hadn't before. So it's important, because when you ask for something and you hold back, when a door's been opened for you and you refuse to walk through it, that's when we find that our life becomes more difficult. I mean, I'll give you an example. When I was rehabbing after I fell down the stairs and hurt my knee, when I got better, or as I was getting better, I remember making a plan to, travel outside of the country. And I was excited about it. And then the date came closer and I was ready to make a reservation, and then I got scared. And I mean, I had the funds, I had the means, I had the opportunity, I had the ability to do this, and I didn't. I scared myself away from it. Not long after that, I decided to take a vacation closer to home. I ended up getting COVID. Not to say that it was because I chose a vacation closer to home, but I didn't do what I asked Spirit for. I played it safe. So I hadn't planned on getting sick. Nobody does. But I didn't walk through the door. You remember that story about the guy that was in a boat, and his boat was sinking, and he asked Spirit to save him. So along comes another boat, and they told the guy to get into their boat, and he said, no, Spirit will save me. So they take off, and then a larger ship comes by, and they wanted to bring him onto the ship, and he said, no, Spirit will save me. And so then a helicopter comes by and lowers a rope to save him, and he said, no, Spirit will save me. So the helicopter takes off, and the guy says to Spirit, I know you'll save me. Please save me. And Spirit says, well, what do you think the two boats and helicopter were? So anyway, sometimes we don't see or pay attention or realize that what we've asked for is already in front of us. So pay attention. It's important that you pay attention. And then when we trust that the universe is ready to gift us with so many things, when we trust that our safety net is real and that we don't have to be afraid, that's when the magic happens. There are so many wonderful surprises in store for us. Are you ready? Are you ready for those surprises? The letting go is part of it. The universe is ready to gift us with so many wonderful things. And our life purpose is calling us. With each door that opens that we step through, our vision of our perfect life is waiting to unfold. All we have to do is trust.